Hi and welcome to the Geek Legion of Doom. I'm here with special guest Alex, who is going to help me review Clown. So this one is directed by John Watts, who, if you don't know, is actually going to be the new director of the new Spider-Man standalone movies by Sony. So Alex here is going to give us a brief rundown of the plot.
A man dresses up as a clown that he's found for his son's birthday and turns into a demon and starts killing children.
Pretty much it. So this one is actually, I believe, produced by Eli Roth and has garnered some attention. So yeah, basically, this guy, unbeknownst to him, picks up this kind of clown suit, and then slowly it basically possesses him, causing him to kind of do acts of violence, especially towards children. As we all know, clowns like to eat children. And, it doesn't kind of pull any punches in that regard. Now, obviously, clowns are classically feared among certain groups of people. So if you are not a fan of clowns, you probably want to avoid this movie. So we'll go for the positives and negatives of this film. So for me, personally, the positives, first of all, I thought this was a really good original story. I don't recall seeing any kind of story that which is kind of quite like this, so I kind of quite enjoyed the originality of it as well, and I thought it was quite an engaging plot. I thought the acting here was all pretty good around the board, even from some of the kind of the child actors, which can always be a little bit sort of hit and miss. There's plenty of gore here, and I'd say that it's somewhat realistic. Yes. I would say, and overall, I thought the kind of the payoff was quite good as well. How about you? Any positives?
Positives, I do like the idea. It's quite freaky if you have children in the family, and probably hits a nerve or two with trying to kill them. And it's quite gory. Yeah, not too bad.
I think it's a lot of films kind of shy away from obviously children and kind of having harm towards children. This one doesn't. This one certainly doesn't.
Extreme when he doesn't it.
How about any negatives? Do you have any negatives for it?
For me, personally, it kind of dragged on a bit to get to the point, but then I suppose you kind of need the build-up to get the backstory of what's kind of happened and how we turn into the killer. But, yeah, it's just...
For me, I actually quite like this one. I don't have any kind of major gripes of it. The only kind of real issue I had was I thought it was a little convenient that in the beginning of the film, the guy just happens to need a clown costume because his kid's birthday party, the clown has kind of pulled out, and he just happens to find this particular clown costume in this house just when he needed it. I thought that was a little bit of way too a convenience for me. So that was really my only kind of... It was just a small kind of plot point here. Like I said, if you're not a fan of clowns, it ain't going to win you over. And what I did like about, again, it's not afraid to pull any punches. I thought this was a well-directed, good movie. I quite, I know she thought it was a bit slow. I didn't actually mind the pacing, to be honest with you. Anything else you want to say with it? Any other things you do like and you didn't like?
Actually, it wasn't, like I said, my issue's more the slow, and it's quite cliche, but then, to be honest, in most horror movies are, in my opinion, but gore factor is actually really gory. So got to love a bit of gore.
What would you give it out of 10?
Oh, that's a hard question. About a 5.
About a 5. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed this movie. I see a 5 from Alex. So have you seen it? What did you think of it, and what would you rate it? Leave us a comment and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.
Bye.